会变得特别的强。
而且 W 这个阵容拿下来可以是看作一个无前排阵容，无前排阵容的话，他们就是需要跟对方频繁的去拉扯，然后就选择带一个传送。
而且，看一下下路这边的话是直接一闪直接动手，然后直接秒化点燃。那这波的话是一血是由锤石这边收了下来，还要再打，但布隆这边是有闪现，但闪现的话感觉交了也没有什么意义了。这波兰博的一个 TP 大招非常精粹。
是。那这波打完了的人。
而这波的话，因为下路刚那波 W 刚打完，整体状态不是特别的好，而中路跟打野的状态的话又是个满状态，所以说这波火龙是肯定不想放的。
对，也是 FPS 通过这条火龙中的止损。
这边的话，韦恩比后期能力肯定比不了。这边的话，天荒铁料也要死。
这个位置是被控的，没办法动了。虽然说有一个进化，
而且那个时间点的话，对于西野来说，他的闪现还是没有赚好的。
进化也估计也没有好。
是的。
这边火龙必须得拿了，这个不能。
还要再控一条，第二条。方法现在前期把节奏打得非常快，在中期半段很难有所作为。
先来抓一个兰博。塔下还在扛塔，给到自己一个盾。
哇，这扛塔扛死了，这个闪现不肯交啊！这个被单杀了呀。这波 pose 有点不小心了，这波 pose 真有点不小心了。
他主要帮刚才在塔下。
卡尔玛的话，只要给韦恩盾，给韦恩一个拉扯空间就足够了。就其实整个方 plus 阵容要贴韦恩真的很难。
再往后就是做一个保护，这边来抓一个塔下的兰博。
哇，伤害直接就秒了！这边的话给个链子链到厄加特，但是他感觉好肉，完全打不动。这边魂杀打你的很难抓死人，这波是倾4人之力要硬抓厄加特，那这边可能要考虑动大龙了吧？
而且厄加特这边还换掉了一个兰博，后续厄加特又能扛又能打，这边韦恩的输出还是有的，人头给到了。
这边对于 W 来说，他们感觉到可能会打大龙。
We're getting to see such a slow and controlled gameplay because we talk about the team fights, but they're just outright choosing that we don't have to look for it.
Yeah.
So the fact that LWX hasn't just automatically gone for a 2v2 look or a dive with his Braum and Kalista ultimate, that really does scream progress to me.
Well, Mystic running in first, but Doomby right in with a two-man route. What is Mystic doing in the middle of this fight? He's been steroided up, Raz, but Tian here keeping crowd control duty. Mystic gets one, but Doomby gets two, and Gimgoon the other. And Tian now on clean-up patrol. FPX are just too far ahead for this fight for WE. Front to back, easy as you like. Doomby gets a triple, and now it's all the way back.
Towards your team, but still, I'm going to stun you if you do that, if you make that decision. Mystic, because of that split-second decision, he chooses the immediate safety point. But because he's immediately safety, in the long run, so far away from his team, it's still an assured victory for FPX.
Means nothing. Again, the Baron buff helping to push in while Doomby sits on the bottom side of the map. Inhibitor turret down. Inhibitor next. FPX just walking away. Again, they don't want to overcommit to this play.
It's way too hard if they put their attention towards the mid lane. The demolish that Doomby had was able to take the bottom lane tower so cleanly. They have to look for a fight.
They get a hook onto Tian. Doomby in 4-man route. And FPX, maybe this time they'll take the risk, but what kind of a risk is it? 2 members already down. Doomby lives alive, and FPX clean up again. A second triple for the mid laner. He will take the turret as well. Go back in with the glacial path. Make that a quadra kill to finish off.
A 5-man Lissandra ultimate into just a quadra kill. Picture perfect from Doomby to clean up the fight.
And FPX will clean up the game with it. It was slow, it was paced out, but FPX in control the whole time as they sit down at Xi'an Stadium and tell WE where to sit first.
That is the most demoralizing game you could actually have if you're going up against FPX, because they outplayed you mechanically. Caitlyn, is just LWX and Crips saying, hey, our strategy is simple. We're not really looking towards the Ezreal pick because we already banned it in first phase. Vayne, Tom Kench, you're getting shoved in, you're losing turret aggro, Magic, get out of there.
He commits for the invade, but he's pulled back by the Infernal Chains, has the flash, it's not going to be enough. Tian is coming in,
no.
Drop on down, Doomby's here as well, flash forward, they lock him, and that's first blood again for FPX.
And you know Xie has to run out of there. Lost his flash in the level 1, so I think Doomby was just in a precarious position anyways.
Very well spotted though, Raz. Now we're going to have to spot another play down in the bottom lane. Missing in a lot of trouble here. Away from the gravity field. LWX has this, but Magic's coming in. Dragon Flag. It's a 2v3 going wrong for FPX. Over the wall, Chris survives, but in comes Doomby. Gets the chain down. Posts the trouble onto Chris, but Magic now in the thick of it. Lissandra passive. Doomby gets 2 more kills. And although for WE they respond well, FPX are just there to further than WE wanted.
So when you're so focused on...
Oh, hang on. No, it's just happened again. That's She8. Magic gonna die as well. Doomby with the third. The passive is making work here.
He was just getting his flashback up too. But She8 gets...
He can just throw him up to the top side here. Raz is going to lock down Magic. Has no summoners to get on out. Here comes the Fear Beyond Death. Into the belly of the beast again. Kim-Goon joins the kill party.
Jace is coming topside, but I don't think he can get anything off of
Pop the grey health missing, you're going to die. Tien still struggling to get along. The Tongue Lash doesn't get the third proc. Meanwhile, Doombeat does die on the top side of the map. Tien, can he get the kill? He needs it onto missing with the Infernal Chains to secure. Top lane trade here. Woo! Blood everywhere. And boy, oh boy, it's a party.
How did She8 do it?
Not too sure.
They were probably just nailed down that Doombeat was going to be the primary target. He didn't have ultimate, so he couldn't really save himself. It lasted so long that somehow Jarvan died here. Let's find out how it happened. Yes.
He got flipped into the minion wave.
Yes. The army of minions weren't too happy.
Won't actually spot out Tien, walking away from the turret. Infernal Change doesn't land.
Final hour at some
Aftershock
point.
does, though. Half health from one combo. Now into the final hour, but here it goes again. Tien with his ult will live long enough to help Doomby get his fourth.
I would have loved to have seen him use final hour earlier on so he had the extra AD, ultimate. Guess they didn't have the necessary information to catch all that out.
So second death there for Mystic, and it continues to be FPX just moving around this map so quickly in this game. Hopefully WE can match that now with a Cloud Drake followed up. They do not have the RNG success
my God.
that FPX
confidence was there. And oh my goodness, now you're just destroying the
Tien
map.
doesn't even have ult, but push back in. Mystic is going to be jumped back in. Magic, don't get your fifth death, but maybe at this point it's too long. Cataclysm locks them in a pit. FPX do not get the jump
lane turret. WE cannot allow it to fall.
Oh no. Well, who's going to die instead though? She8 is the answer. Another one. It's not even a Doomby. This time it's over to the Aatrox, who now has a 600, 700 side there. And FPX right now don't have a care in the world. In bottom lane, flashing over the wall. LWX makes Caitlyn look so much fun.
Really feels like there is no right answer here. The damage was in rotation. Pose fast pace. You won't get the chance.
And when are you going to come mid? Because She8 again. 1 and 3. 10, 5 and 0. Mid lane turret is gone here, Raz. And it's 14 minutes in the game.
Forget that advantage. They will not know the meaning of a red light.
They're pushing it even further. Missing caught out here on Tahm Kench. WE just don't know what to do. Grey health again. Nothing to be said. Tien with kill number 6 in the bottom lane post. Gets LWX as a revenge kill, but a 2-for-1. Still favoring FPX. Doomby adds ball stats. And bottom lane turret is probably going to be next. It is low. World Ender has been burnt down. He has no support here, goes back in, the damage is huge. Magic Cataclysm's down, but he's too far behind. Tien with another one. She8 to walk through. Tien survives so long. Now for Doomby, has to get out of there, but can't. This is 2 good kills here for the Vayne.
Yeah, and you know what? Get out of there, LWX, because you're not going to get anything off.
But, oh, hang on. Mystic did get the kills, but he's died again. Suddenly FPX want to fight again. Post actually taking down Doomby. That is his third death. There's ambition coming in from FPX, but making a couple of crucial plays.
They were already looking for the Rift Herald here, as you can see in the replay, going for side lane plays when teleports are available. You know how many teleports that are online for Team WE, that members can still be there, and hopefully you're still timing it. So trying to look to bully side lanes when really you can force them in team fights around Rift Heralds, Dragons, and all that. Here we go.
Yeah, just has to forfeit the Dragon.
Nice leash.
Abyssal Voyage out. Missing down with his ultimate. Close there from WE to take an objective of WE. Rift Herald will get another charge, but locked on down is Doomby again into missing.
Wow.
Locked down. LWX ace in the hole to smack it all through here for FPX. That's 1 down, 4 to go, but Tien on the other side of Magic. Mystic trying to get the damage out, but with the heal, FPX
trying to regain control topside.
It's a Voyage. Oh, here we go. LWX has to get out. The 90 caliber net. LWX caught between the turret. Chaos Storm deleted by She8. WE get their pick and now want Crisp on the ladder. She8 gets in. Fear Beyond Death here.
Just a little bit more.
Just needs the damage. Will find it in the air, but Dilby takes the kill away from him. FPX get a trade now, looking for more. Tien in the mid lane, Mystic and Missing in so much trouble. The Tahm Kench wants to live, but Tien won't let him. The World Ender will pop away. Mystic blocked away by Griff. Doesn't end. Let's get a Dragon. Let's try and fight more.
See what the next one is.
There we go. Bit late though, Raz.
It's still 10%. 10%.
Damage threat now realized here by FPX. They're 10k gold ahead, but the fight means that it's that much more dangerous. They've locked down 2 members. Mystic eats his AD carry, but it's not going to matter. Fear Beyond Death locks down 2. Quick kills here for FPX. Doomby on the side, looking to flank, but he doesn't need to anymore. Baron now a very real threat for FPX. Pass over the side. Mystic, Magic, and Shie sit on the side, but Tien has jumped back in. It's Doomby again. Locks down Mystic and QSS the way. The flashback in for Doomby. Just wants to get to the Baron, and it was the right call. Give it over to F in that top lane. Now for FPX with the Baron buff. That expected performance continues to rise. With the inhibitor turret going down, the inhibitor to drop 2, and WE just have to sit by and watch this happen. Doomby, every glacial path now, you're expecting him to go in with those 4 eyes. And another inhibitor turret falls moments away from capitalizing in the LPL to start us off.
Just look at Lissandra's positioning. Always separate from her team, always looking for a flank. Team WE have to go in at some point, but they don't see an opening at all.
Well, the minion wave will come in. It's Mystic who's clearing it out, but they're straight onto that first Nexus turret.
Gotta do it now.
FPX now, the fight continues or starts. Magic in, flushes out straight away. Mystic and Mystic are trying to win it over, but Gimgoon's already taken out the support. WE fighting all the way back at their Nexus. Magic the last alive. It's the Goon, it's 2-B again, and FPX clean this one up 2-0 to stay undefeated in the LPL.
Gimgoon, too much of a freak of nature for Mystic to deal with. Didn't even have to pop his Gargoyle Stone Plate to pick up the clean, simple 2-0 in Sion. Well done to or maybe even, gotta think about what Ray would be willing to pick. I was thinking Ornn. I didn't actually believe he was going to play it though.
Yeah. Just on the outskirts of vision there, waiting for it to expire. Ming now flashes forward, pops Mako back. Here comes Cartha on a ward, but Ming is almost dead. Iboy is going to commit to it, gets first blood, locked down. Cartha gets the trade-off, but Iboy can't get Uzi in time. It's a 2-for-1 going to RNG.
He would have been able to survive if he safely Ming is playing it. Here we go.
Uzi now spots out Haro. Is it too late?
One
well,
more.
for Ming, maybe. They jump off, back down, get the 2-man pulverize. Uzi turning it around. Ming out of mana here. The damage down. Iboy gets enough and a perfectly executed kill.
Mako played that one out perfectly. He had 2 options. Either he swallows...
He has to back away, as you said.
Oh my god.
So this is a play for RNG. Top side of the map, considering how bottom's going. Amazing J, the lock up there from Ray. He survives. Amazing J's tanking. Call the Forge God, but Fear Beyond Death all the way from downtown.
That was a hell of a headbutt to start, but able to pump out. It's consistent.
A lot of the time he has the survivability. Right now, Mako is that survivability.
Oh my god.
He has to walk away because Ming was coming in. The teleport through as well. True Shot Barrage on 2. EDG, Mako survives. They can turn this around, but a double pulverize and headbutt. Ray needs to get the hell out of there. Amazing Jade launches down, but here comes Xiaohu. It's a collapse now from RNG. EDG thought they could turn it. Scout goes invulnerable with the 2-man all on Forge God. Uzi goes back on in. It's Ray who gets destroyed first. Glacial Path out from Scout. Locks down with the trouble bubble.
Hurting him in.
By Mako. One more bit of damage. On the top, Caster comes in. What a messy fight. Scout underneath the turret, but RNG said that won't save you. 3 quick kills.
After Chinese New Year's. So, I mean, based off what we saw versus Vici Gaming and currently EDG, it's looking real damn good.
Ray caught out again. Goes invulnerable. Does the chem drill land? Not too sure, but I don't think it'll matter here. Ray, next one to die. His 3rd kill of the game. He's been bullied around this game, Raz.
Yeah, 0 and 3. I think the teleport really sealed the deal here.
Iboy, Mystic shots forward, Arcane shift rather. Ming around the side here. It's 3v1 until Caster's in. Uzi still in the back, so low. Flashes coming out everywhere. Scout now teleports in. 4 versus 2. Caster's in on the backside. He's been devoured up, and Ming can't ulti. No point. Xiaohu comes in with Sleepy Trouble Bubble, and Caster now on the run. What is RNG doing in this fight? EDG getting a frontal engage, and Scout Call of the Forge God. Ray knocks him up for the kill. Perfectly done from EDG. Caster trying to turn it around, but even then, even with a trade kill, Iboy's there to save the day.
3 people down. I mean, Uzi was so pushful things that are now being picked up here for both teams. Oh my goodness, here we go.
Lock down Mako. Will they commit? Right onto Iboy, but the Arcane shifts away. Amazing J and Xiaohu do the damage to Mako. That's the support down.
Can try anyway.
They want to do it anyway. That's exactly right. All members there. Xiaohu's found
Wow.
a control bubble on the side. Ray forced to flash away. It was a steal at the end of the day from Haro, but now they have to win the fight. Ray, two-man knock-up. Scout in the middle as well. Perfect fight for EDG. RNG have nothing to say. Parker and Mink drop down, and here comes the Tahm Kench for revenge. Mako almost dies himself, but much of a factor as we were hoping from this 3-1 Ezreal.
Horn.
Here we go. This is going to land on one. Only one member. It's Uzi. Ray runs into a wall. Uzi's still alive. Infernal Chains. Haro into the front line. Watch Uzi. He's tagged Ray. Ming goes in. Uzi into the backside. He lives. Uzi free hitting again. And this is the world-class AD carry. RNG are losing a lot of health in this front line, but Amazing J doesn't care. Uzi lives on. Is still hitting. Ming is in once again. And he lives. He hits like a damn truck. Mako is left alive with iBoy, who's carrying it for himself. But it's Uzi once again with Xiaohu, and RNG blitz through EDG.
iBoy in.
But can they get here in time? Amazing J's tanking this. This might be a free Baron.
Yeah, absolutely not going to happen just because of how Amazing J not only tanking it, but look at how often his passive is actually coming off.
Teleport in. Who was that? Okay, that was Ray. He walks over a Sleepy Trouble Bubble. He has
Over the wall. So then there's a real, interesting hope that EDG can come back into this team fight. Headbutt Pulverizer from Ming allows Uzi to walk on up, and then take a look at this at iBoy.
So again, these challenges here for EDG and time as they lose their mid lane turret.
Like, you say that, and you know how true it is. It's so demoralizing for an Ezreal to lose that damage.
Oh, they just found the combo. Scout in for the three-man layering of CC. EDG turning this one right back. Uzi again free firing, but this time iBoy has jumped right into the fight. Everyone flashing away, and Uzi may live, but this time iBoy's ready to stay. Caster, say your prayers, look to the skies. It's Haro flying in, dead in the mines.
They got a pretty good minion wave. It's a cannon wave. They should be able to get. He has a lot of them. Mako's one of them. He's getting picked off.
It makes Uzi almost untouchable.
Wow.
Ming! Three-man headbutt pulverized. Scout goes in with a frozen tomb, but RNG still willing to fight. Uzi hitting onto Ray. Infernal Chains is onto Amazing J. EDG backing away. They're so low. They can't continue. But Uzi again with Ming in the three-man knockup. Uzi flushes back away from Ray, and it's clean-up time for RNG. They demolish EDG, and they clean house with an ace.
Two different fights happening at the same time. Running them down on the right. Uzi, a one-man army on the left. And you know that means end of game one. RNG spot on that one.
In what is a clean execution for RNG against EDG when it matters. Back from Chinese New Year, RNG show up massively. Uzi cleans the game 6-0 and 8. And boy, oh boy, are we ready for game two.
Hell yes. It really feels like the main event of the evening. You come into an RNG EDG set and you say, well, great, historically means a lot. Recency though, really? With how EDG have planned, really? RNG not having Uzi, really? They have Uzi finally. Mid lane, so it makes a lot of sense. We've been seeing a lot more Galio supports here, so there we go. There's that stun option, taunt option, bottom lane.
CS ahead, the top side of the map is quite even and something that wants to be influenced now by Casa. Charging up the flash there with Flip, double flash in from Casa. Can they get Ray? One more hit needed. They walk up the turret. Casa gets it. Will he die in the process? No. Even Angry Scion won't find it, but Haro's in here for the trade. Enough damage has been done. 1v2 here for Haro. He gets the permafrost and Casa's getting out 1-for-1.
Well done. He chooses the easy target. If he went to Scuttle Crab up top side, but once he is ready for it, oh no.
Yeah, because now into the bottom lane, Casa's found the 2v2, makes it a 3v2, and Ming getting the kill. It's going to be massive here for RNG.
Yeah, and you know what? iBoy was another fight happening in the midst, but observers weren't having anything. Oh, maybe there was.
Maybe they saw this coming. Here comes the Vanguard's edge. Xiaohu flashes over the side. Up comes Mako as well. Perfect headbutt pulverized. Trying to get them back into the turret. Casa bitten off way too much here. He gets locked down. A double kill for the Aurelia mid.
I'm sorry for the spoiler alert. It's when you know observers too well. Easier time to invade in game.
There for RNG. This is like an awkward first date. They don't see Carter. Can the turnaround come through? Maybe not. Xiaohu's already dead. Galio coming in. The hero's entrance finds two with the knock-up and the shutdown. Now it's on to Haro, who does not have enough damage to survive this engage. Mako coming in to save the day. And boom, there goes the dynamite from Carter. Ray comes in, ambitiously so. The flash forward from Amazing J.
What?
This is messy. I don't know what's going on. Mako double knock-up. Mako, oh boy, maybe saving the day, but who knows what happened at the end.
Knock up, here we go.
Amazing J gets the flip, but knocked back, maybe no flip. The Ren stacks are going to come through, looking to get iBoy in the mix, but Permafrost locked down. Ren secures a kill for iBoy, his first one of the game. And RNG, what do they get out of it?
Right now they have to have Haro well protected.
Xiaohu keeps landing Sleepy
Where are you
Trouble
coming
bubbles,
from?
but they're still hitting the Rift Herald. Mako at half health. Here comes the Fate's call.
Oh!
Knock up there, lands perfectly. And EDG, this is their fight, even though Ming gets a 4-man shield to Duran. Amazing J's coming in. Where is the fear beyond death? It's not there just yet, and iBoy's cleaning house. It's Ren City here for the 80 carry of EDG. Uzi over the wall. Mako survives. Amazing J, so many spears coming out of him. That's the true spear of Shojin with the knock-up, and Scout getting the final kill.
Huge meatball fight. You just had 3-4 melee chances. Here comes EDG.
Or maybe a bit confident RNG. 2-man knock-up with the Fate's call. Trains in. Uzi is going to die and is dead. iBoy says, I'm the better 80 carry, and he's showing it this game.
Man, they threw everything at him. I'm not even going to put it to iBoy. That was literally every member throwing an ultimate at him. Even Scout throwing his ultimate. Team fight for him to have that impact.
He's back to the top side of the map while EDG do this dragon. Cannot be contested.
Oh.
Wait! Oh, it's secured by a Rend at 160 HP. Bit close for comfort if you're EDG.
Because those are going to be the wars that last long. Oh!
Well, speaking of getting caught out, 2 ultimates missed, but not the headbutt pulverized. Here comes heroic entrance. Xiaohu over the wall, the ignite's down. RNG have found their fight somehow. Xiaohu lives, and that means everything. The Zoe has the utility. Sleepy Trouble Bubble available. Sleepy Trouble Bubble on the side. iBoy Fate's call. Here comes the train onto Amazing J. Look who's caught out. It's Carter. He ult sends everyone skyward. Ming comes in with a 3-man taunt, culling from Uzi. The Lucian hasn't been in a fight just yet, but a Vanguard's edge. A wombo combo with Ren going every which way, but iBoy is down. And EDG are crumbling here as Uzi has just done everything. Damage again from the AD carry. Ray caught in the corner and can't get out. It's Xiaohu, it's Uzi, RNG. Another triple kill.
Playing to their limits. Blinking red HP bars from several. Not only is Amazing J a great tank to be able to tank up Baron, but the passive's coming up, level 14. HP damage galore on this buff. So easy objective for RNG to bring it back.
And now the playmaking king. And RNG are back.
It's just not going to stop.
No, it's really not. Ming is caught out here. Can EDG take him down? Mako very low into the fight. Carter splits them again. Vanguard's edge is down, but Uzi, once again, Raz, is free firing. iBoy gets the jungler. EDG have the man advantage, but what can they do? Ray is so low. Amazing J runs forward, and this is not good for EDG because they can't get to Uzi. He's doing the damage on Haro. He can't get Ray. It's a 4 versus.
Because front to back right now isn't working. Not only is iBoy not doing the necessary damage to go through Amazing J and surprisingly Karsa, because Karsa not only
though he's been spotted out by a ward, teleport coming in from Ray. Uzi's face fronting this Sion. No one's here from EDG. Ray is going to his death. Sacrifice for the cause, but what cause is this? 4 versus 5 now, and Baron's surely going to be on the agenda.
Aurelia's been pushing mid lane. This reminds me of the teleport that Ray had made when they went up against Fnatic at Worlds. Yeah. Really hard to swallow because that's the tank. Right now, you're just holding on Haro to look for a steal. They have to do it now.
Scout at half health. EDG are coming in right in front of the pit. They just turn onto Haro. Decision making from RNG. Hero's entrance into the front of the pit though, and EDG are getting cleaned up. iBoy in the middle of the fight gets knocked up, and it's perfect again. Uzi's free hitting, and RNG team fight after team fight after team fight. Clean house with EDG.
And now they've pinged
members. He has to hold out for 15 seconds here. Ray, the inhibitor's gone, but can you defend the Nexus?
He has to go all in. He has to try 15 seconds on
iBoy. They don't care about him. They're taking the Nexus turrets out instead.
Get in
here
there.
It comes. The train's here, but the train's already left. And RNG once again cement themselves as one of the best team fighting teams in the LPL. They take down EDG. 2-0 clean fashion.
What a hard-fought battle for both of these teams. EDG with that early game pressure, but the team fights, Hysterics. That's what matters, as you mentioned. One lost fight, and it was all members on RNG coming in hot. It was Xiaohu off the Sleepy Trouble bubbles. He's, for me, been